So my neighbours just installed a new floodlight which shines straight into my bedroom. I think you can see. I'm thinking about setting up my own little 6,000 lumen floodlight myself.
Oh my god. Now this.
Maybe just pop him right here.
Oh, yep. That's it.
How's that, mate?
Oh my. Oh, yeah. I thought that light was bright until Homeboy came in at the end. You win this one. That reminds me of the holiday classic, Deck the Halls. Danny DeVito, and he's like pissed off at Matthew Broderick because his lights are starting to get as bright as his. Know what I mean? They're trying to be seen from space. That's the whole plot. Their house is trying to be seen from space, and this seems like a slippery slope into that plot. They're on their way to battling Deck the Hall style. That's not bad.
Film, yes!
Oh! Coming in hot! No, I did not have to wait at all. This is the swiftest justice here.
Oh my god.
I like that. I like throwing the water bottle. Doesn't do a lot, but you know, it's about sending a message, which personally, I think is a lot more powerful than anything else. I think your words speak louder than your actions, and sometimes your actions speak louder than your words when your actions are throwing water at somebody else's car. I hope Ken thinks about cutting someone off in traffic.
Oh, here we go. I already know what's about to happen. This is trouble. This is a bad friend. Here we go. Boop. Yep. Yo, yep. Now you're gonna smell like limes for the next 4 to 6 hours. Enjoy that. That's the best. You know what? Kyle and I, we'd go out sometimes, and I would always be the one to do that. Bink. But he'd always be the quick thinker. He'd thumb it and give me a well-deserved hose down. This is amazing. I mean, don't do this. It's not amazing, but his reaction was amazing. Yeah, when in doubt, just plug it. Something bad's gonna happen from somewhere, so let's just hope for the best.
You almost finished mine and you're just chugging yours like a little baby, huh?
You're an English guy. You guys drink beer for a living over there because you got some of the worst food in the world over there.
Listen, the top 10 restaurants in the world are in London.
And what kind of food do they make?
French.
Jonathan, I think the guy, I think his name's Jonathan Tavern. Jonathan Tavers. No, his last name is not Tavern. That would be insane. His name's Jonathan Tavern and he explores bars for a living. What the f? I'd be like, how did we not notice this? Jonathan Taverners. Jonathan Carroll Danvers is so intimidating. He'll just come into your restaurant and be like, this place looks like shit. Clean that up. That bartender's drunk. They've been waiting for 46 minutes. It's so intense. He's so intense. I can't even watch those shows.
You're talking to it. You're talking to the manager. Get out. You're not going to be served here. Period. Bye. Bye.
And she's like yelling back at her. I mean, I would love to know more context. I love this. I love it when, look at these, like, it's like a worker standing up for themselves and they've got a million other customers, right? They've got 100 other orders and she's still not going to take any crap from this one customer who's obviously trying to make her life hell. But this is what you don't see very often, right? Because you keep hearing like the customer comes first, blah, blah, blah. I love that. I don't know who she is, but I support her. Yeah.
Oh no. See, this is why I don't get cats. Cats are... Oh, what is he doing with that paw? Even the cat on the right's like, what do you... Nice. Yep, that's what you do right there. It's just holding a little paw out like, you're not gonna do anything. Little man's like, want to bet? Do you have a cat? Do you have a dog? Comment down below. I want to see what the ratio is like. I grew up with dogs. I mean, I had a cat once, but started biting us, so we got rid of that pretty swiftly, I'd say. I'm a dog guy. Dogs are so sweet. Well, this is one way to get into the ocean. Where was that little trick growing up? I had 2 older siblings growing up. Where was that? How does he do that? I want to like break this down. So at this point, he's completely screwed. So here's the mistake. Lady on the left let go too soon, gave him an open window. It's almost like they gave it to him. You gotta replan, you gotta regroup, come back, try again next year. It's all good, it happens. Indiana law enforcement. Did you misplace your large pile of garbage in Lake County? Well, lucky for you, an officer was also able to locate a receipt in your discarded building materials. Oh no, this is not good. An officer will be visiting you soon to assist in returning your belongings, as well as providing you with a court date. This is tea, and I'm about to drink this. Correction, I'm about to spill this. I just spilt it. It is lukewarm coffee running down my chest. It wasn't even tea, I lied to you for the bit. Yeah, this is why you don't litter, but like this isn't incredible. This is not even, does this count as littering? This is like pollution, this is insane. Someone's like, oh, you know what? I don't need these 14 cinder blocks. I'm just gonna go toss them. Yeah, I think it's about time I get rid of them. I've been hanging on to these cinder blocks for a while now, but you know what? I'm gonna go toss them in this nice area filled with nothing but nature. Don't park in 4 spaces if you don't want people to see if an egg really will cook on your car. An egg? An egg, that's not an egg. That's like the garbage from the last video just transported onto this person's car. I mean, you did park like an ass. Not condoning this kind of level of violence or, you know, vandalism, but yeah, that's one nasty egg. It's a dinosaur egg with tape and stuff in it. That's great. What is even like, what's this powder? Like, you know what I mean? This is like, I don't even understand what I'm looking at. Can you imagine? We're gonna see if an egg can cook on your car. They're like, all right, cool. And they drop all this. You're like, sir, that's not an egg. That is piles of garbage.
Husky infantry. The other day I was taking my dog for a walk around the neighborhood. She squatted down to take a boop, and I reached for my doggy bags only to realize I was fresh out. So I peeked around making sure nobody was looking and I just left it. Hopefully you were going home to get a bag to come back and pick it up. 10 minutes later, I'm walking across the road and I cut through a thin grass median in the center, and what do you know? I step in dog bleep. I wasn't even mad. I knew I deserved it. You absolutely did. You absolutely did. It happens. Sometimes you forget little bags, but there's a will, there's a way. You know what I'm saying? You gotta pick up your dog poo. It is so annoying, okay? It is so annoying for everyone else to have to just deal with it. And that's exactly why. Because who left their dog poo on the median? You learned a lesson that day, and I respect that.
Oh no, oh no. To ride without a seatbelt, you know what? Seatbelts save lives and also saves makeup too at the same time. That's nice. This this looks like the poster for Rocky Horror Picture Show, you know what I mean? This looks like someone did the time warp real quick into the ER.
Okay, slow approach. Wrap it in plastic. Legally your property now. Done. Is he being dragged by the ear? No, the backpack. Okay, I thought it was like the ear. It reminds me of like when you're like a kid and you like want to get a Bionicle from the store and your mom's like, no, and you gotta walk that walk of shame back to the aisle to put it back. That was basically what he just did. Having to walk back his package. Sorry, buddy, so close, but not quite. Good hustle. I like the plastic bag strategy. That was good. I don't know if I'd mess with the guy with the skateboard. He's armed. Ew. Or at the very least, he's got a getaway vehicle. Is he gonna bunker with it? Oh. Bit of a throwback doing the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge. Bit of a throwback to bring that back. But you know what? That was some swift justice. I liked that. Want to know why they just had that on hand? I wonder if they keep that in case anybody's acting up, gets sprayed like a pesky cat.
So you guys are trying to scam us with this fake check, yes?
No.
Yes, you are, because it's a fake ass check. We have 2 options. What? Either we rip the check up or we call the police. Which one? Which one? See you later. Hey! Hey!
Why is he like yelling at them like they're animals at the end? That's a little odd, but yeah, good eye. It's good eye. You almost got 2.5 grand in the hole, so I can't really talk. Can I? Yeah, that's the thing. I would have fallen for that. I would have definitely fallen for that. Hopefully not. You know what I mean? Good eye. That's you know what? Something about the situation seemed fishy, and he caught it. A little voice in your head. That's great. Let's rely on that.
Oh man. Why was he even trying at that? He tries at the end still to like, like talk his way, like, let me back in. Let me back in. Dude, I've never been in this situation, but I feel like if another man ever like picks you up, like you're like a little kitty cat, and he drags you out of the establishment that you're in, just admit defeat. Go home, put your feet up, run a bath, tuck yourself into bed, get on your bike and go home. You're done. You're done. He picked you up and he physically removed you. You're not gonna get back in after that. Everybody saw you, man. Girls were watching. Okay. Gross. Is that a tick?
Oh my god.
No, it looks like a spider. Gross.
Smack
Love
it.
using the crowbar there. I didn't like that. I didn't like that at all. That's swift justice that I don't agree with. I'm sorry. Sorry to have to take a stance like this on the channel, but I don't agree with spider justice unless it's coming out of Spider-Man. But actual spiders, I don't know. I was on their side. This was a hard one to watch.
Rimology. A story I learned about recently. When I was still in architecture school, a professor gave his class an exercise. One student came up with a project with a lot of ramps for disabled people. The professor started laughing and asked her to remove them because no one will use them. A month after or so, he lost his leg. Oh my gosh, Danny Blind says, so how do those ramps sound now, Teach? Yikes. Seriously, what do you mean that no one will use them? It's just very strange. I mean, of course that's not true. There are lots of people who would use them. That's a great idea. That's a tough way to learn a lesson though. That's like some harsh karma. We were just talking about like Monopoly karma. This one's definitely a bigger consequence for sure. I will say that.
It all started when one dumb bitch met a even dumber and they became best friends. The end.
Oh! Well, they did warn us. They did say that's what would happen.
It all started when one dumb bitch met a even dumber
Another
and they became best friends.
Friends, yeah.
The end.
That's really
It all
satisfying.
started when one dumb bitch met a even dumber and they became best friends. The end.
Good content. Well, that's what you get for walking up slowly behind someone holding a glass of water. Maybe you'll think the next time you do something silly like that. Oh, like where this is going already.
See this Saudi? This Saudi.
Oh. Oh man, he got himself stuck in a saw trap. You gonna pull your arm out? Oh no, his arm's not stuck. Wow. This man is dense. Physically, this man is physically dense. Oh. Was that his car? I mean, I guess it was just some Audi. Man, well, that'll buff out. That'll come right out. Your insurance will cover that.
Harry! And let me get a purple brisk iced tea drink.
Dude, that turns me on.
Did he just say that turns him on? I love it. I love it. I don't know what's happening. See, this is great. This is great. This is one of those pranks where I think you can get away with it because obviously their friend working the drive-thru doesn't seem to mind and they probably came up with this thing together. But all the other prank videos need to take note of this. This is how you appropriately go through the drive-thru and demand your order. But they got it right. We need to take notes, everybody.
Dude, no ball in the house. That's why, man. That's why they say no ball in the house. Oh, man. Disrespectful. She's laughing now, but that stuff looked priceless. Looked like Granny really cared about that. What was he even trying to do here? Oh, he looks like a little kid who got caught, like, painting on the walls. I love that it fails immediately. Like, not even a second passes before he destroys everything. Oh. Foolhardy. Foolhardy fella.
Tell me to calm down. Now tell me to be quiet.
Okay.
You better get my money, Miss. Somebody better get my money. She had no business throwing it down there.
That's actually giving me flashbacks to when I also worked minimum wage.
If she didn't know my order, she should have got somebody that knows it. That's why they'll be here all their life doing minimum wage smash.
Oh my god, that's horrible. Oh my god, I worked in the service industry for so long, and this is the kind of customer that makes you run behind the counter and get someone that has more of a backbone and knows how to deal with this kind of situation. Like, this is actually, I got a bit of PTSD from this. It's kind of scary.
Piano 9717. All right. I was at a touristy place at the top of a big cliff. People were hanging around at the top just enjoying the view, and this one guy was eating a sandwich while staring at his phone. After he was done, he couldn't be bothered to find a trash can, so he went to throw the sandwich wrappings off the cliff, but he got his hands confused and hurled his phone off the cliff instead. Oh, I like that. That's nice. That's what happens. I mean, it's just like so ironic. Like, you go to this like top of a big cliff and it's probably so scenic and beautiful, you know, like usually hikes are. And this guy's just like enthralled in his Instagram feed instead. And yeah, like, and then you're just gonna litter bug? It's so rude. Cause like you could also just like put it in your pocket or like a bag that you have with you. You know, you could just bring it home or whatever and throw it out later. It's really not that hard. It's not a big ask. People are weird and lazy.
You can't say that to me, okay? I'll complain about that on the last of the camera.
Oh my god. Just for some extra fries? That's so sad. That's so sad. Obviously he was having like a really, I don't know, he seems like he's going through something pretty serious, and he just like takes it out on this fry situation because I mean, who else is gonna react like this if you didn't have something else going on the side? I mean, oh my god, that's so embarrassing. Lucky there's that glass there between the workers and the customers. I mean, I'm not saying that's gonna do anything. That's not gonna, I mean, it seems like someone could like push that over if they wanted to, but at least no one's gonna like get anything on you when they're screaming in your face. Maybe there's like some kind of like barrier of protection there. That sucks. That sucks.
I'm not breaking any laws. No, I'm not. They're just going to tell me to leave too. That's all they're going to do. Don't touch me. Or I'll be calling on you. Don't touch me. Don't touch me or call them on you. Now you're in charge of this law.
I don't know. That's embarrassing. There's something about that like, is it worth it though? You have to wonder like what he's upset about.
No, I will be calling the police. Okay? No, I'm not calling the police. Okay?
Oh my god. Can you imagine being thrown out like that? No, I don't know what's more embarrassing. The temper tantrum or being like pushed out of the store like that. At some point though, aren't you just gonna, or maybe he just likes it. Maybe he's just really into that kind of stuff. Props to the security guy though. I think he handled that really well. Yeah, he barely touched him. I mean, he just put like one hand on his back and he got just kind of like pushed. You gotta do what you gotta do, right?
Hey, do y'all know how many times we have been to this restaurant and to be insulted by this man about a soda in a cup?
What was the insult? I don't really get it. Maybe I'm confused. I'm not really sure. Again, like a lot of these videos need context, I feel like. Something about soda.
We will not be that. Like, I don't want to pay you, ass. Let me show you how much money I have in my purse.
I mean, whatever. I mean, I just, you know what? If I walked in that store, I saw someone screaming like that, no matter the context, I'm walking right back out. I mean, it's just a massive scene, but I would have to know more about it before I side with someone. Yeah.
Oh my god. This is taking years off my life. Oh, sick drift. Initial D stuff. Oh! No, there was... Did he get away? This is sick. Oh, I can hear the Initial D music playing while he's doing this. This is dope. Is that a cop? I need more context on this, because this does kind of look like GTA 5 footage. I want to know if there was an intense car chase afterwards.
The Fire_Eagle. I'm in the New York subway. A guy elbows me out of the way to get into the turnstile first, yelling vaguely that he has a train to catch. In parentheses, it says, no sh**. through the turnstile, turn the corner, and there are a few cops set up near a folding table, and he gets pulled to have his bag searched. That's what happens when you got a train to catch. You're in a rush? No, no, no. No, ma'am. You're getting your bag randomly searched now today. Sorry. You can get the next train. Dang, man. People are always so pushy on the subway. We all got places to go. You know what I mean? Corthlum. All right. Walking down the San Antonio Riverwalk, guy in front of us gets pooped on by a bird. Friend turns to me and says, "Sucks to suck." Friend literally gets pooped on as well right at this moment. That's what happens. Also, isn't getting pooped on by a bird like good luck or something? I personally have never been pooped on by a bird because I don't want to be. I mean, even if it's good luck. Well, I could use a stroke of good luck right now, actually, to be honest with ya. So maybe I do want a bird to poop on me. Dang, that really, I mean, it's the most instant karma ever. That bird really had to poop.
Oh my god. Wow. Is that at McDonald's? I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of funny, but obviously ridiculous. I mean, I don't know, what is he doing and why is he doing that? He's like smashing the window. To be fair, I get it though. Why is the ice cream machine always broken? Let's be honest. Why? But no, there's no reason to smash people's windows like that.
Tuesday_guy. 2 of my friends and I were playing Monopoly sometime around freshman year of high school. Monopoly so you lose friends. One of my friends owned all the railroads, meaning any player who landed on a railroad would pay him $200. The entire game felt like I was just moving my token from railroad to railroad, paying my friend each time, having no opportunity to buy properties, and getting super frustrated. In reality, it was probably only 2 or 3 times. Classic. But that Monopoly just gets ya, man. On my next roll, I quickly calculate which space I was going to land on as I start to move my token, and lo and behold, I was gonna land on another railroad. I gracefully slide/cheat past the railroad and plot my piece on the next space. Chance. Chance card read something as follows. Move token to nearest railroad. Pay owner twice the amount. I lost my That's so funny. I love that. I love that. That chance really, ooh-wee. It was delivering some karma for you. Oh my gosh. I bet everyone was dying laughing though, because that's kind of hilarious. Ooh, don't cheat in Monopoly. Don't cheat in Monopoly. Monopoly is so cutthroat though. Dang, it can make people real angry. When I say people, I mean me. Deleted, all right? They got an award, but they deleted their account. My older sister and I didn't get along well growing up. One day, we were both on a city bus on our way home. As we approached our stop, I got up and moved toward the door. As it opened, my sister aggressively shoved past me to get off first. The second she stepped off, she was nailed full on by seagull poop. This was over 50 years ago, and it still makes me smile. That's so funny. Sibling revenge. But it was done by the seagull. You didn't even have to do it yourself. Life did it for you, buddy. Dang. That's, I mean, when I read the second she stepped off, she was nailed full, I was like, oh my gosh, this is gonna be horrible. I was worried that she stepped off and got hit by a car. So I'm really glad that it got hit with seagull poop, and it's just a fond memory for you. Also, it just goes to show that, like, you never forget those sibling rivalries, man. You don't love anybody like your siblings, but you also don't get bothered by anyone like your siblings.
Oh! She was so close. I want to watch that again. She was so close to making that work. Oh, good on him for trying. I don't know if that's justice so much. I don't know if it's a crime to jump across whatever that is, this little, like, tiny little reservoir of water. But it sure is funny watching them jump into the water. Why does he go in after her? Is he gonna rescue her from the 2 inches of water? He's noble. He's noble, and I'll give him that.
curmudgeon, I don't even know how to say that, sitting on a highway late at night because of a bad car accident. Already not good. The highway was packed and barely moving. One guy thinks he's smarter than everyone else and tries to drive on the shoulder. He makes it a good little ways before running into an on-ramp, also packed with cars. He had nowhere to go and no one let him in. He was stuck between cars in the rightmost lane and cars from the on-ramp. Everyone stuck bumper to bumper and float around him. I went from watching him past me and almost getting out of my view to passing him and losing sight of him in my rear view mirror. Yikes, that's what happens. Those people are so annoying. Annoying. I hate people who think that they can just pass everyone. It's so freaking frustrating. There are places that have like the emergency lane or whatever, and people will use that. People will go on the shoulder. It's just, it can be a madhouse sometimes. People got places to be. They think they can just do whatever they want.
Drink driver, ironic, drunk driver, 29, tried to fool police by swallowing hand sanitizer before a breath test without realizing antibacterial gel contained alcohol. Yeah, this whole article is just ironic in itself. Drink driver, not drunk. She's been drink. Yeah, just don't drink and drive. There's a good place to start in this whole mess. Don't drink and drive. Also, don't ever put that in your mouth. Please don't put that in your mouth. Just your hands. Hand sanitizer, not mouth sanitizer.
I work at an auto parts store. This one guy stole some $60 headlights and literally sprinted out of the door. We went to look outside to try and get his license plate just in time to see him speed off, hit a curb, and blow out his tire. Called the cops and the dumbass got arrested and had to have his car towed. Just a dumb criminal, man. For $60 headlights. Was it worth it? A tire is so much more expensive than that. And so it was like bail, you know? Like, oh man, you just can't do it. Just speeding away a little too fast, you know? Yeah, so stupid. Felix the fake YT. Not instant, but karma nonetheless. My dad kept getting his lunch stolen at work one day, so he got my mother to get the spiciest hot sauce on the market to put on the sandwich. Lo and behold, the guy who stole it was looking red as a hot iron. They fired the guy and my dad got to eat his lunch again. Dang! Wow, like, yeah, what did you think? Why would you be stealing someone else's lunch? You know, I get like maybe you needed some help and you needed lunch, but you should definitely talk to somebody and you shouldn't just steal it. I'm sure that they would be happy to also bring you a lunch if you needed a little bit of support. I would hope that of them. I would think that that would be the right thing to do if they were in a position where they could. But you can't just steal it from them or else this is what happens. You get the hottest hot sauces. And then you get fired? Even worse. Not good at all. Dang, he was probably trying to keep so quiet too and just stressed.